Hey Scotties, I'm Carly Forrest. Welcome to G-Town You Know. On today's episode, Glasgow High School students slay their choral assessment. The baseball team sweeps a district rival, and a Scottie alum collaborates with Glasgow Middle School art students during the annual Visiting Artists event. The Scottie Channel also speaks with some seniors about their plans for the future. But first, the headlines.
Hey Scotties, I'm Walter Pate, and these are the headlines. Glasgow High School performing arts students earned straight distinguished ratings at the recent choral assessment at Western Kentucky University. The Scottie Channel will have more on this later today. Several GHS students were accepted into Kentucky's Governor's School for the Arts and the Governor's Scholars Program. Here's a list of the students and which program they will be attending this summer. Glasgow Middle School welcomed Scottie alum Hannah Holgate as this year's visiting artist. The Scottie Channel will have the full story later this episode. And those are the headlines. Here's another Scottie Channel reporter with our next segment.
Choral Festival is an event that happens in Bowling Green every spring where all of the area middle schools and high school choirs attend the same function, and each group sings a few songs for a grade, like distinguished. This has been a very busy time of the year for us, so we did have a little bit of scrambling last week to make sure that all the pieces were put together, but in the end I feel like we did do as well as we possibly could have done, considering how quickly we kind of put things together. Amazingly, and I'm very proud of this, we received all distinguished scores from all the judges, and Scottie singers got distinguished on the very hardest difficulty level, meaning that we scored basically as high as we possibly could.
It may seem like nerve-wracking at first, like singing in front of people, but you like do it more as a group, and it's like fun to sing with other people like from your school and then see what others do, and it's a really fun experience.
I thought it was just honestly really good. I liked how we as an entire choir, including Scottie singers, came together, and then hearing the other choir sing too was really fun.
I thought that it was really fun and something that everybody should experience.
I loved it. I think our choir especially did very well. It's probably one of the best that it's done with the group, and how inexperienced that we were and how many people haven't been, but I think it was amazing.
What's up, Scotties? I'm here with the TK. TK, you recently just hit a walk-off. Kind of just walk me through what was going through your mind in that moment.
Well, I was getting a little nervous, but I didn't want to strike out, so I thought I would have hit it, and thankfully I hit the ball, made it first base, and I made it safe.
What's up, Scotties? I'm Abby Deb, and these are the sports headlines. Last Saturday, Glasgow senior Jace Cook won the Bluegrass Golf Tour event at Rolling Hills Golf Club in Russellville. The Scottie baseball team picked up a district sweep against Allen County earlier this week, defeating the Patriots 8-5 and 7-3. The Scottie Channel spoke to some of the players about this accomplishment.
It feels good to get a sweep, so early in the season, it feels pretty good.
Great game, and our motto's kind of hit bombs, get outs.
It gets us ready. Just have a good mindset coming off a dub and just get us ready to go.
Really, we just go on the field, hit the ball hard, get outs, and win both games.
GHS Athletics announced that their former assistant cheer coach, Desiree Clark, will take over as the new head coach. Glasgow boys and girls tennis team defeated Barron County on Monday. Instead of talking about that match, we asked the players which celebrity they would love to face off on the court.
I would play Serena Williams because she's the greatest tennis player ever, and I think it would be fun to play her.
And where would you take her in Glasgow afterwards?
Probably Garcia's.
Jason Tatum.
Why would you say that?
He's the best basketball player in the world.
LeBron James.
Oh, why?
He's the greatest basketball player of all time.
Why do you say that?
His accolades? What do you mean?
Probably be Jack Cadle.
And why?
Because he's my favorite teacher, and he went to St. X, so he's got to be pretty good.
And where would you take him in Glasgow after the match?
Probably to Burger King, because he's a pretty good king.
But I'd probably have to play Max Hughes.
Why?
Because he's the best player on Glasgow's team right now.
And where would you take him in Glasgow afterwards?
Probably Conic Cafe.
I'd play this guy.
I'm a celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was kind of thinking like James Earl Jones, because then that way when he beats me, he still has an awesome voice. I don't feel that bad.
I
When it's
respect
Mufasa beats you.
And where would you take them in Glasgow after the match?
Well, I'd take this guy to the creamery and get some ice cream,
Oh, the creamery? I'm trying to think somewhere really mint, something really prestigious, something like Sonic.
In other news, Mark Pope was introduced as the new Kentucky's men's basketball coach to a sold-out crowd with reportedly 5,000 fans being turned away. We asked some of the Scotties about this hire and how it will impact the Wildcats' future.
I feel very good about it, especially him coming back from Kentucky when he played, and he will be a good fit. I do think we'll make it to the tournament. Hopefully a championship. It really depends on if we get our recruits back, if we fit together, and if we just mold as his first year and come strong.
I feel good. I mean, he's from Kentucky, so that definitely helps. I think we will make it to the tournament. Not as high as the seed we usually are, but we will make it. I'm guessing a 8 seed.
I feel pretty good about Mark Pope, and I feel like he needs to do a little bit more recruiting because we lost a lot of 5-stars and a lot of players while Coach Cal left. I think he'll do pretty good in the tournament, maybe get a higher seed.
I think Mark Pope brings a lot of excitement and tradition back to Kentucky, like how it used to be. The Wildcats.
And those are the sports headlines. Until next time, please follow GHS Athletics on social media for the latest in Scottie sports news.
Hannah was a ball of energy that was so creative. She was fun, a little hyper, but she was always just so excited to do anything that I asked her to do. She was my very first group of 6th graders, so she's one of them I consider my 6th grade babies. I've always considered them that. So she was my first group of 6th graders, and she was also my very first group of NJAHS. And the reason I chose Hannah for this particular year is because this is the 20th year for NJAHS. So it has actually been 20 years since she became an NJHS member, which I think makes it even more special that she's back with us.
So my favorite part of coming back is Miss Fritch is really one of the reasons that I became an artist in the first place. I started to love art and have a passion for art when I was in middle school, and that's whenever I really decided that this was going to be my career and that I was going to pursue that.
The most important thing I think for them is to see that you can be successful as an artist. So many times people are told not to go into the visual arts because lack of jobs, but the jobs in art increase every single day.
She's very nice and she's teaching us how to do different things about art.
We got to paint with her and do warm and cold colors.
A realistic Scottie dog, but in the back it is looking like stained glass, and so the kids get to paint parts of the stained glass in the back of it, so that kind of leaves their mark on the artwork as well.
My advice would be to stick with it, to always have a daily discipline, to never give up or think that you're not good enough, because I started at a really low level whenever it came to art, and I just pushed myself every day, and over the years I've seen great improvement, and I'm really happy with where I'm at, and I plan on continuing to improve until forever.
Okay, Steven, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, I hope to be graduated from college. Obviously, I'm pursuing coding, computer science. I hope to have a steady family, prospering, the American dream. So yeah, happy family, happy home, steady life. That's it.
Do you have a message to your future self?
Stay motivated. Just throughout life, there's a lot of speed bumps, and you just gotta keep going. Fill up the gas tank. I don't know.
Thank you.
I see myself as a classically trained opera singer, singing somewhere real big.
Do you have anything you want to tell your future self?
Just learn new things. Don't be stupid. Don't go to jail, please. And take real good care of your children.
Years, hopefully still doing my nursing career, delivering somebody's babies, hopefully Callie's. And then, yeah, hopefully I have me a husband, maybe one kid on the way.
Well, I'll have a family and I'll be climbing poles.
Okay. Do you have a message to your future self?
Just keep reaching for the sky.
Thank you.
Thanks to everyone who helped out with today's episode. Until next time, this is G-Town You Know.
Hey. I wanted to say what's up, Scotties.
High school students slay their. Change it to like choral or whatever, cause like I just want to say whatever.
The Bluegrass Golf Tour.
Collaborates with Glasgow Middle School art.
So, alum.
Choral got me right there.
Yeah. So,
choral.
Scottie alum.
Okay.
The Scottie Channel.
The Scottie Channel will have the full story later this episode.
Defeating the Patriots 6-5. This is 8-5.
8-6. And who was the MVP of yesterday's game?
Kenzada Kingery.
Thank you. I worked really hard. Really, really hard. Thank you.
Jay, where would you take LeBron after the match in Glasgow? Say Burger King because he's your glorious king.
I can't. Okay.
That's good enough.
I'm currently a little salty with the Scottie Channel, and I'll tell you why. I think it's her specifically, to be honest. I did an interview regarding Coach Calipari. My interview was not broadcast on the Scottie Channel, and I'd like to know why. I felt that I was very eloquent in my message regarding Coach Calipari, his exit from the UK Wildcats. And I think it's good to know that the choir director is well-rounded enough to care about basketball. So I was a little bit sad when I went to watch and kept trying to find where my interview was, and it wasn't there.